So we're going to have a couple of speakers, not a lot, and when we go upstairs, you have to deposit your signs here because you can't take the signs into the courthouse, okay? So we want to behave like gentlemen, as we are. We're workers, not criminals. We're workers, not criminals.
We hard workers, not thugs.
That's right.
We build a city.
This trial wasn't very fair, to say it mildly. First of all, a gang of SWAT team members show up at Joe Doc's house at 4:30 in the morning, banging on his door to arrest him. And they're heavily armored and heavily armed.
And he didn't do nothing.
And they're treating this guy like he's a mass murderer. Okay? It's not been good here in Philadelphia. The atmosphere has been pretty bad, and we think the jury was compromised from the beginning. The jury, one woman on the jury said she wanted to get off the jury because she didn't think she could render a fair decision because she knew one of the victims.
She had
indirectly. And the defense attorney agreed she should be off the jury. And the prosecutor agreed she should be off the jury. But the judge found that unacceptable and talked her into staying on the jury. I think they compromised the jury up front. And from there on it went downhill. All during that trial, they played over and over again recordings of Joe Doc, and they recorded 22,000 recordings of Joe Doc cursing. I said to him, you're going to end up going to jail for potty mouth. Because they were poisoning the jury with all that cursing over and over again. This case does not pass the smell test.
Bullshit. Bullshit got a purpose. They're just full of it.
This case does not pass the smell test. Further, that jury was never sequestered. And they could hear the radio, see the TV, read the papers, all of which demanded Joe's head. Okay? So that was a horrible atmosphere to conduct a fair trial in. This case does not pass the smell test.
No way. Stinks like rotten
First of all, I want to introduce Brian Doherty, Joe's son.
Father, I can't tell you guys how much that'll mean to him. Obviously, him being in that detention center around the corner for the last 5 months has been the low point of his life. He just spent 33 years helping people, not hurting people. I think everybody here knows that, and I agree with Jim. This trial was based on some very nebulous laws that are far-reaching, that allow people to, it borderlined on infringing on our First Amendment rights. Because in this, with the laws that were being used for this trial, people were allowed to infer, based on anything you said that was negative, that you would condone the activity that went on. Anybody knows my father knows he would never, ever, ever have condoned that activity. He may have said a lot of stuff. He was a tough talker, everybody knows that. But what he did was a different story.
Absolutely.
And everybody knows that. And I think the judge needs to know that. I think the judge needs to know that so many people love him. After all this time and all the things that were written about him, there's more people who support him now than before the trial. Because they read everything. They know everything about this trial. And they know that he did or said nothing that had anything to do with what these people did. So, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. We can't say enough. And my father, I'm sure you know how much he loves you guys.
He loves us all.
Absolutely.
We love him.
And let's have a peaceful rally. And let's just finish this day off, giving him as much love as we can.
Amen.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Thank you. You know, they threw a lot of heavyweight charges at Joe Doherty very heavyweight charges with very lightweight evidence and convicted him on that crap, that they could infer he knew something about these crimes, that they could imply. And implying and inferring under the RICO Act is allowed as evidence. Sounds like shredding your rights to me. But anyhow, we don't think he belongs in jail. I think we're all in agreement on that. We think he don't belong in no jailhouse. He belongs in his own house. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue to work even after today. This case is not over just because there's a sentencing today. The case is going to be appealed, and the sentence will be appealed. And we're going to be there the whole time. I hope all of us will be there. Okay? We're going to put a petition. We're going to put a petition on online with our Facebook and so forth. Justice for Joe Doc. Look it up. We'll be having a petition out in the next week or so because it's going to take some time to win this appeal. That there's no instant coffee in this game, you know. So you guys got to hang in. And I'm really very, very proud to be here standing with you today. I appreciate it, and we all appreciate it. I want to introduce just a couple more guys. Joe Mathis, who's an iron worker. And an organizer, and he helped put this together today. He's done a lot of work.
I want to say, first of all, thanks to all my union brothers for being here, showing Joe Doc. I don't care what they do. They can throw RICO at them, and they can throw a lying prosecutor at them, and they can rig the fucking jury, excuse my French. But I don't care. I know the real Joe Doc, and I know what he's made out of and what he's done for all of us, for me, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to show Joe Doc that I'll be here forever. As long as he's breathing, I'll be here. I hope you guys like it.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to mention some other people that have been very helpful in this process, and that's Paul Grubb, who's standing in the back there. He did a lot of work to organize this today. And Nick Mathis, standing over here, raise your hand. So there's a core of people that are going to stick together. And Chris, how are you? So there's a core of us that are going to stick together. We need more. We need to involve more people. We need to keep building this. I don't care what they say in the courtroom. We got to convince other people that have been lied to, okay, of what the truth is and what kind of guy Joe Doc is. And there's a lot of love right here that sort of says that.
Believe it.
Thank you. Thank you. And by the way,